if there is one skill that will turn you from a simple technician into a real problem solver, it is this: troubleshooting. In the world of networking, problems don't announce themselves. They don't knock on your door politely. They appear suddenly, silently, and often at the worst possible moment. And when that happens, a true engineer doesn't panic. A true engineer diagnoses, isolates, and resolves with method and confidence. Today, I'm going to teach you one of the most important superpower in the IT world: how to troubleshoot network like a pro by using Cisco troubleshooting methodology. So Cisco gives us an 8-step formula: simple, powerful, and proven. Master it. Master it. I repeat it. Master it. And you will never approach a network issue blindly again. Let's break it down. Define the problem. What is not working? Be precise. So, meaning when you have an issue, ask yourself what is exactly not working. Be precise. Ask what is actually not working. You customer might say, my network is broke. People are not working. You will say, what is exactly not working? Are the client, the printer, the telephone, and so on. You will say, telephone is working, printer are working, but the users are not able to communicate. You already know that. You don't need to troubleshoot the printer VLAN or the telephony VLAN if the network is segmented. Okay? You only need to concentrate on the user VLAN. Gather details information, meaning gather facts, logs, symptoms, user reports, collect everything. And then you consider probable cause, okay? Meaning think what could realistically be behind this problem. And then you create an action plan. Don't jump in randomly. Build a logical attack plan. Once you have the logical attack plan, implement that plan. Apply your fix with intention, not guesswork. All right? And once you apply your plan, you observe the result. The result might be your customer will say, people are working now. That's your result. Or, meaning you ask yourself, did it work? Did anything change? If that is the case, then you are here, it is resolved. Then the orange portion, document it. It doesn't make sense. It will not make sense that you have the same problem a couple of days later and you will spend the same amount of time resolving it. Once you have it documented, you should use the documentation to resolve the next related issue as you reduce your time abruptly to resolve that. It will not only help you, the documentation may also help your colleagues, all right? Documentation is important. But if your action plan didn't produce the expected result, what should you do? Then you repeat the process again. Maybe your assumptions were not correct. Then repeat it again, all right? This method is not just steps. They are not just steps. Think about it. It is a mindset, a way of thinking that turns chaos into clarity. All right. So the other method is to use the OSI model approach. What is the OSI model approach? Let's say first, what is OSI? It is the open system interconnection. So think of it like a building composed of 7 floors. All right. You need to master these OSI layers if you're working or intended to work in the IT network, in the network environment running. All right. You need to master that. So now let's talk about, this approach helps you attack problem from different angle depending on the situation. We will cover this OSI model later. If you want to, write me in the comment, then I can cover it. But think of if if you are at the top here, at the application layer, in your building, let's say this is your building, and something is not working. You are being tasked to resolve an issue in this building. You don't know where it is. You can start from the top down, or you can start from the bottom up, isn't it? From the top down, you will run every floor, starting from the floor on the top down to find the issue. Where you find the issue, you stop. For the bottom up, you start here at the bottom, run up. All right? But is this the best way to tackle it? There is another efficient way which is used by the professional and expert, which is to conquer and to divide and conquer. Meaning, these methods start in the middle of the OSI model, usually at the transport layer here, using in the middle at the transport layer. You run tools like ping, trace route, or use any other management system you have in your possession. You have it available to you, and based on the result, you will decide. You will analyze whether the issue is above or under the transport layer. It is here above or under. So if the issue is somewhere here and you just start using the bottom up, you see that it took you a lot of time to arrive there. If the issue was down here and you start with the top down. So the divide and conquer is the best method. I will tell you to try to master, to remember that one. So this method is fast, effective, and incredibly practical because no matter the outcome, it immediately tells you where to look next. This is why it is one of the most popular troubleshooting techniques in the industry today. Finally, troubleshooting is not guesswork. You should not guess anything. It is based on fact. It is logic. It is method. It is discipline. Every problem is a puzzle. Every network failure is a lesson. And every time you analyze, isolate, and fix an issue, you become a stronger, more valuable engineer. If you want to grow, if you want to stand out in IT, mastering troubleshooting is non-negotiable. Okay? If you think this helped you today, subscribe to the channel, please. Like the video, comment your question. I emphasize on this step. Ask any question in the comment section. Okay? And also important, share the content with others for us to build future engineers, future technicians. Together, we are building a smarter and more confident tech community. Okay? Knowledge is when knowledge becomes a power. All right? So to summarize here, I will say when you have an issue in front of you, think like in the practical world, in your real life, when you have an issue, you try to find the best solution. The best solution is based on gathering, first of all, facts. You analyze, and then you make the assumption, and based on your assumption, you draw your attack plan. Okay, and you implement your plan and you check the results. If the result reflect what you were expecting, then the issue is resolved. All right, and if you doesn't have the expected result, it means your assumption might have been false. Then recheck your facts and move, restart again. This is the way it works. Logical. Don't panic in the network because many users are depending on your actions. All right? Don't panic. So, see you at the next video in the implementation. Sahelnetworks. Bye-bye.